Hello everyone, Christopher Dillard here again on location again for the Conduit and the Community Spotlight. We are in Taylor's, South Carolina on today as we are getting ready to interview this great enthusiast of basketball, of training right here in our community. He's been doing it for quite a few years. Very young guy, but trust me, he knows what he's doing. He knows the ins and outs of basketball, and we're going to be talking to him very shortly right here on the Conduit in the Community Spotlight. Make sure you're sticking around. And hello everyone again, Christopher Dillard here with the Conduit and the Community Spotlight. Let's move on down here to this light because we're looking kind of shaded here. Let's get some light going on here. Again, Christopher Dillard here with the Conduit and the Community Spotlight. You know what I do. I go out in the community, interview leaders, interview people who are passionate about what they're doing. And I am here again with a great guy right here in the community, one that I've been watching for a while. He's absolutely awesome. He's passionate about what he does. And I'm so delighted to be able to have this moment in time to be able to talk to Myson Jones, ladies and gentlemen, right here on the Conduit in the Community. Now, let me tell you a little bit about this guy. First of all, he's passionate about basketball. He's passionate about young people, training, teaching the fundamentals of basketball. I want to know, Myson, how, first of all, did you get this passion? Why not football? Why basketball? Why would basketball happen to be your thing?
First off, it's an honor to be here. You're catching me in the moment where I'm trying to work on being more concise.
Yeah.
So, one, there's air conditioning.
That's good.
One, there's air conditioning. Two, I realized in baseball, I tried that as well. 9 innings. I have seasonal allergies.
Oh, man.
So it was tough to play outdoors for that extended period of time.
Yeah.
I ain't like getting hit in football either, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Basketball, it was ACA, and also I got taken to the park often when I was younger, so I got exposed to it at an earlier age.
Okay, I see. So you went to college on a scholarship, actually, for college basketball. First of all, where did you grow up? What area, what high school did you go to, and what college did you happen to attend?
I grew up in Aiken. I went to Aiken High School, and I attended Anderson University. And little do people know, I got a full scholarship, but the majority of that was academics, and the rest of that was athletics.
Okay.
So it comprised for a full scholarship.
So we're talking about a brilliant mind here also, not only athletics, but
brilliant enough to get what I need to get for college.
So, Myson, here's the one I want to ask, man, because you do work with so many young people who have a passion for basketball, my sons included. In fact, I had a gentleman say the other day, well, how did your sons get so good at basketball? He was looking at me like I didn't teach him anything. He was like, surely you didn't teach him. But what he didn't know was when they were babies, I bought them the little Tykes, basketball things for the house. And all we did was working on shots.
Fisher Price.
Oh, that's all we did was when they were babies. That's what that they had done for them, and the rest they learned on their own pretty much. But really, I started them out as babies with basketball, and that passion developed with them. So how do you have a kid, Myson, who may think they have what it takes to play basketball, but you're looking at them and you may not see that they really have it to continue in the sport. How do you kind of break that down and know when you have a kid who really can do this and a kid maybe who can't, or maybe this is not their thing?
I think you can dictate that either by their will or their skill. Some kids you say, all right, skill level is just not there, but usually the will helps to improve the skill. Mm-hmm. Other kids have the decent enough skill, but they don't have the willpower. And like you said, for your sons, you created that environment around them to where the environment was greater than the willpower, and they just started working on their game, and they got better because they had a passion and they had grit along with that sport. If parents bring their kids to us and they have goals at home, they have basketball goals, they have basketballs themselves, and they're investing in extra training, and the kid still doesn't work out on their own at home, they like basketball. They don't love it. They're not passionate about it. They have a deep like for it.
They have a deep like for it. Okay, okay. So Myson, how do you pick out a kid? How do you see a kid and you know that they really have something special and maybe we were just talking about the passion, the drive, but how is it that you can look at a kid and know that you have a special kid for the sport? How do you see that?
I can tell based on, do they show up early? Do they stay late?
Oh, wow.
Are they asking you to go to the gym? Are they asking you to get extra training? Are they begging you to learn, get lessons?
Yeah.
That intrinsic motivation, first and foremost, is what I can tell. Okay, they have something special. And then, of course, when they come out on the court and you see their movement patterns, you see how physical they are.
That's
and
good.
you can't teach the height in the body. And sometimes the body is your level when it comes to basketball. If I were 6'9", I probably would have gone farther than Division II basketball.
Okay, man, that is awesome. That's awesome. So you train here in the upstate of South Carolina. You train kids over here in the Taylor's area. How is it that maybe parents who don't know about you, they will now? How is it that they can get in touch with you to maybe get some training for their kids or grandkids? How do they get in touch with you?
Whatever the platform you choose to use, it can be Facebook, Instagram, email, our website. We tend to, right now, we actually have a waiting list. So we don't have any capacity for our weekday training.
Okay.
However, on our camps, our clinics.
But that's a good thing.
It is, and it's not in some regards because we want to get as many people in here as possible.
Okay.
We will open Saturdays up soon, but
awesome.
Facebook, Instagram, Google, if you Google Hoops University basketball training or just Hoops University, we should pop up.
Did we say your name at the beginning, the name of your organization? I don't know if I did. Hoops University, ladies and gentlemen. Is that hoopsuniversity.com if they can find you on the website?
Hoops University Training.com. Yeah,
Wow.
Somebody purchased that other domain name before.
Oh, man, this has been awesome. So again, ladies and gentlemen, we've been talking to Myson Jones, passionate about basketball. Please get in touch with him. If you see your kid has something special as far as basketball is concerned, please get in touch with this fella today, and he can lead you in the right directions. 10 years down the road, this is what I want to ask. 10 years down the road, what do you want to be doing for your organization? What do you want to be?
I want to be the coach who coaches other coaches so that we can expand the impact and help other athletes graduate to a higher degree of fulfillment. I don't plan to get away from this soon, but I do know I won't be on the court as often someday. So I want to be a coach to the athletes, mentor, and to the coaches as well.
Tell everybody, I don't know if you want to share this or not, some other aspirations you have also as far as getting in front of this camera yourself, you wanting to do, I don't know if we can tell that's not podcasting.
Oh, yeah. I would love to be a full-time podcaster. So we do have a podcast right now. It's called Basketball to Business, and it just takes the principles I've learned from basketball in my life and upbringing and applies that to business to see how we can excel at this new sport of business. Because at the end of the day, this is also a business as well.
Absolutely.
Like that's my pulpit out there too. I won't say that, but Paul's a tent maker.
Oh, man, don't start preaching.
Paul's a tent maker.
You hear this preacher and them coming out.
So that's a long conversation another time possibly.
That's awesome.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yes, that's my dream.
Man, we appreciate you. Thank you for this time.
Thank you,
I knew it would go quick, but I just wanted to get by. I wanted to get by Taylor's and talk to this man. We appreciate him so much, and continue to pray for him. Pray for his business, okay? Again, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. That's a wrap. Christopher Dillard here with the Conduit and the Community Spotlight, and we'll see you again next time. Appreciate you.